Well, hello everybody. My name is Lindsay and I am going to take you on a tour of my house. We're at the front door. Just thought we'd start here because, you know, this is where you go when you enter a house. It's really bright. There's snow on the ground. So we're gonna head inside. We're gonna look around. It has been 1 year of minimalism in my house. It's been great, but let's see how far it's come. I will also link below my 2-month house tour and my 6-month house tour below. So let's get into it. All right, so when you walk in the front door, apparently you're greeted by a little minion and he's just chilling. Whenever you hear that noise in my video, you know what it is. He has a grooming appointment in 2 days, so that clicking noise might go away for a little while, but he definitely needs a grooming. Anyway, so this is the living room and we have an open floor plan. This actually used to be my 3-year-old's bedroom. We tore down the walls that were here. You can kind of see like this area right here was his closet. That was the door to his room. There was a wall that went right there, and then there was another door right here, and you'd walk into our office, but now it is our dining room, which I think functions much better as a dining space than as an office. Truly. It worked well as an office as well, but I much prefer it as a dining space. And this was the closet that was in the bedroom that was our office. And it's not like the cleanest. There has definitely been an accumulation of random things into this closet, but it's not bursting at the seams either. So I don't feel like a nagging feeling to clean it out, which is good. But over here, I have my credenza and my plant that I'm pretty sure is completely dead, but I've had it for 5 years. So if it died after 5 years, I feel like that's a pretty good win. Dan uprooted it, so there's only so much we can do about that. But a credenza and then like this little garland, flower garland that we had on my wedding cake decorates our house. I do think I want to redo this area at some point, but right now it works for what we need it for, which is just decoration. And over here is a family photo, a very old one that we probably need to get a new print. We just haven't taken a good family photo in a while. And down here is just a little table, and I really love that table thing. I don't know what it's called, but and then over here, but you know, and then over here we have our little landing zone, where it's mostly my stuff and the diaper bag, my purse, and church bag. So it's all a bunch of random stuff, but it just kind of ends up there and it's fine. It's not in the way. I wouldn't say it's pretty, but it's not the worst. And then over here, the reason why it took me a while to make this video is because I wanted to get the upper cabinets painted before filming my 1 year update. It's been a little over a year actually. It has been probably a month over a year, and that's just because there were some projects I wanted to get done. The baseboards, I was just like, I can't do a 1 year house tour without having my baseboards done and these cabinets painted the right color that we were excited about. So this is the kitchen now, and we're very excited about the color, and I think it looks good. It looks even better in person than it does on the camera, so I'm happy about it. But it ties in well to the painting that I made, and I do love this little shelf that we hung up there. We hung that just specifically for the nativity during Christmas time, but now I can decorate it however I want, and I love it. But so our kitchen is fairly decluttered. There's some stuff on top of the microwave and obviously stuff in the sink. That's just always a thing. But I don't know, like up above the fridge needs some TLC, and this is a cabinet that it's a work in progress. I don't think that it's gonna be finished like this, but I really just wanted to get it covered because Dan kept going in there and pulling all my cookie sheets out. But yeah, so this is one of the pantries that we have, And this is another project that I need to finish. Obviously, it's not finished. It needs some, I need some help. We need to get some more shelves in there and just keep it better, like make it better. So obviously we need some organization, and I don't know, we don't have a ton of food, I wouldn't say, but, and I don't eat funfetti cake all the time. I'm making a cake for a party. So I did want to clarify, and we are not a huge factor on goldfish crackers. These ones are just almost gone. So, all right. And then we're gonna head over this way, and in this hallway we have, it leads to Dan's room. So we turn, there's the fridge, here's the hallway. We have a second pantry in here, and this stores extra food or food that I don't want to use right away. Nothing, there's not a lot in here actually. I'm tempted to take this thing off the door because I'm not even really using it. So I don't know, I might move it somewhere else. We might put it in a different room. Not worried about that currently. And then here is Dan's room. He's in his crib right now watching a show on my phone so that I could film this video. So if you hear Mickey Mouse in the background, that's what that is. This is his room, and I think we're gonna have the baby and Dan share a room once the baby's a little bit older. Dan, how are you doing? Sometimes this is just what you need to do to get a little peace and quiet, and it's fine. It's all good. So he's got his toys. He's got more toys and even more toys in the closet. I wouldn't say that his room is like horribly overrun. I think it's a little bit over my threshold for clutter and for toys and things. So I need a little bit of a different storage solution for certain things. Other than that, I feel like this room's pretty good, actually. Got Minion coming to check on me. And then we'll head into this room. There's our built-in closet that has a tablecloth sticking out. And we've got a bunch of storage in here and in this closet as well. And it's not too bad. I wouldn't say it's bad in there, so probably okay for a minute. And then the bathroom over here is just a small little bathroom, and it does its job. Got some towel hooks and not much in this room, truly. And some stuff up here. Just, it could use a little like love and care and stuff. I haven't been that worried about that area just yet. But that is something I would love to kind of overhaul a little bit, especially this shelf. But that's in the future, not right now. And then you walk into our room. The dogs were just laying on the bed. There's always a little pile of pillows and blankets in the corner, and I just kind of deal with it. It's not terrible. But guys, like, this room is it's pretty minimal, I would say. I hung that picture in here yesterday, and I feel like I'm very happy that it's finally hanging up. I got a frame for it, and it's finally hanging up. I do want to paint this room a different color, just because I feel like I want to brighten up the room without a ton of work. And the ceilings are the same color as the walls, and it really does bring down the space, I think. And then our closet, I think it could use a little more decluttering, but that's always the case. I feel like the first place I declutter, when I got a new jacket at Walmart for $5, I was looking for one of those and it was $5. I was like, that's great. The first place I tend to declutter is the closet, so the closet tends to get decluttered a lot, which is awesome. It works out. And then just our robe hook over here, and it's great. So this is the upstairs. I think we've toured the whole upstairs, and we're gonna head downstairs. But I really do feel like when the space is clean and it's just really, it's really beautiful. I love this space. We renovated this whole kitchen ourselves, so it's been a long time coming. I have some ideas for this, but We will see. Let's head downstairs. There's still obviously some home projects that we need to get done in here as well. But we're gonna head downstairs into the basement. I kind of cleaned it a little bit, but I wasn't like super worried about it being perfect. So down here, we're gonna turn to this side, and this is the guest room. It's got a lot of the stuff for the baby in it. And there was a dresser sitting here that I moved actually today because it was driving me nuts, and I know I wanted to put it somewhere else, so I did. Got a bucket of putty because I still need to fix the ceiling. I've just left it there because I'm like, I'm gonna do it. But Devin has to come in and put some screws in. But we've got all the baby stuff, like all the baby gadgets and toys and things in here. I washed everything. It's just sitting on the bed. And I feel like this area is pretty good. It would look a lot prettier without all the stuff on the bed, but it looks pretty decent. And then this closet probably could be gone through again. So if you're wondering what clutter style I am, what clutter bug I am from Cass from the Clutter Bug, I am absolutely a ladybug. I like my clutter hidden behind closed doors. So if there's a lot of clutter, like this one isn't driving me crazy because I know I'm going to be taking care of it soon. But like the stuff behind closed doors is the stuff I don't have to worry about right away. And it's downstairs and I don't come down here that often. But yeah, so I'm definitely a ladybug, and I love things hiding behind doors, which is why I don't love open shelving a lot. People said that I should like put more open shelving in my kitchen. I have ideas for putting a little bit of open shelving in my kitchen just for the decoration of it. But I don't love just open shelving everywhere, because like in my bathroom, that's what drives me crazy, is that I can't close the doors on all those spaces, and I think that's what overwhelms me in the bathroom upstairs that we just saw. But yeah, open shelving, it's good and bad. All right, so this is the bathroom downstairs, and it's just very simple. We haven't done anything to this room other than like throw rugs in and put a shower curtain up. I guess I put those flowers in there and hung this picture that Devin took in here. He has a few framed photos that I've hung around the house, but there's not much in here. I don't know. There's my baby belly. This is a shirt I got from Shein, and it's just a little big around the waist, but I'm like, it'll fit me, and I don't know how long I'll keep it, but it'll serve me for as long as I need some pregnancy shirts. All right, and then in here is the office. This is where I put the dresser. I thought it would be good to put the printer on top of the dresser so that Dan can't get to it, and that way Devin can use the dresser for organizing cords or computer parts or things. I think I need to go through it and get rid of some things in it, but other than that, I think that will be good. This is his desk with his 2 monitors, and then this is like our extra desk. I was using it, and then we sold the computer that I was using, and he got this computer from his parents, I think. And so it's more his space. He just uses this second desk for extra stuff. That's our old kitchen table, by the way. We have our luggage in there, an extra tub that I have an idea for. I'm just leaving it there for now. I'm not worried about it. Our bookshelf that has all the books on it. Devin's bow and arrow. Minion comes and lays on this rug constantly. And then the big Mama Jama closet in here. This one is very overwhelming to me. There's a lot of stuff in here, and I do want to get it ready for Devin to be able to organize in there and then in here as well, so that he can just organize and have it so much better than it is currently. And we've got like pictures and things that I probably need to like hang up and go through, and it's just, there's just a lot. So this cabinet does give me a little bit of anxiety, but it's behind a closed door, so it's fine, right? And then in here is the other side of this cabinet, and it is, in this closet, is all the baby stuff. And I have some ideas of how to make this better as well. And we'll get there when we get there, you know? I'm excited, but I'm also, we've got the baby coming in like less than 3 months. Definitely excited about that, but also very, very nervous about doing all of this on my own. So we're gonna head back into the hallway. I'm gonna turn off lights as I go, but we're gonna come back in here, and then in this room, this is the room that is probably the most annoying to me right now. And it's just like, there's a lot of renovating stuff that we've have in boxes, just stuff that was upstairs. We have the air compressor, our vacuum, the whatever vacuum that is, this container of air mattresses. I think I want to put into the guest room at some point. I would like to build a shelf in the garage and be able to put like that kind of stuff in there, but that's a future project. Some decorations, some more, this is like all the paint stuff I used for painting cabinets, and then a little extra, some movies that I need to go through, Devon's boots. I did kind of clear this out so that we'd have a little bit more space to walk through, but there's a lot of stuff to be done, I think. So we're gonna work on it, but this area looks pretty good. I did clear off the piano. There's just some stuff on top of the record player that I need to kind of go through. So, yep, Devon and Lindsay, looks great. All right, and then in this room is our laundry room, and the heater just came on, so I'm sorry about that, but we're gonna come in here for a second. I've got a load going. I have some laundry I need to wash, our big whatever freezer, just a garbage can, all of this stuff. It's really not bad in here, I wouldn't say. It's just unfinished, so it's not very pretty. We have some like water storage in here, not bad to have. And then in here, can't really tell very much. There's some food storage, and then Christmas and Halloween decorations, and then I think they have one box of Easter stuff right there. I'll probably pull that out pretty soon. Another jug of water. And that's all that's in here. I was trying to be quick because it's really loud in there, so sorry. But there's some things needing to be changed in there as well. So like this room and the laundry slash like, I don't know, utility room slash storage room. It's got a lot of purposes, but it needs some help, I think. Okay, and then we're gonna go into the garage. I pulled my car out. We went to the store and then I left my car out of the garage so that I could show you. It really hasn't changed much since we did everything. So I feel like it's pretty good. And we still have floorboards everywhere. Not as many because we used a lot of them. But we've got some garbage. I mean, this has kind of gotten a little out of hand, I would say. So I need to kind of organize that stuff. But then we've got some stuff that I probably need to just like, I don't know. We probably need to do another clear out, truly. We need to do some projects with the wood that's over here. These are the baseboards that we kept to do Dan's room. That's the only room in the house that we need to do baseboards for. But I think we want to pull his carpet again. But this room was so bad over the winter, like over fall and the last year and a half since basically doing the renovations and stuff. We had nowhere to park my car, so now we can actually pull my car into the garage. So that was a huge win over the last year, that we were able to get rid of so much stuff. We piled Devon's car, his truck, so high with stuff and took it to the dump, and it was just such a win that day. I don't know, it was a good day. It was just such a win to finally be able to park my car in. And then we actually ended up getting a second car, so it was really nice. Or we have a truck and a car, and then we got another car that Devin could drive back and forth to work so that we weren't paying so much in gas, you know? And it was really a blessing to be able to have my car parked in the garage and be able to have his car parked in the driveway. And I don't know, it's just, gotta count your blessings, right? But guys, like, it feels so good to have so much decluttered for my house. Like, Devin and I have thought about moving a few times, just not because we don't like the house, but because we don't love like the backyard, and because we don't love the street in front of our house. There's a very busy road in front of our house. Like, we've thought about moving a few times just because of those reasons specifically. And I was like, the other day, Devin sent me a listing for a house, and I was like, oh yeah, we'll trade our house for that house. So, you know, I was kind of joking. And Devin goes, yeah, it would be really fun to move. Like, it would be fun to try a new place. And I was just like, it would be really easy to pack up and move, you know? Like, there's some things that would be a little overwhelming, obviously, all the furniture and everything, but like, I feel like I've decluttered a lot that it wouldn't be as bad. Like, I feel like there would be some things that would have made it so much easier and so much better. And I think that's just like where I want to be. I want to feel, that's the minimalism that I want. I want to feel like I could pack up and move very easily. And I don't feel like my house is that crazy. Like, my kitchen isn't that overwhelming, which is probably the biggest thing. I did move from a smaller kitchen when we renovated to a much bigger kitchen with lots more storage. So I do feel like I have like excess storage almost, which is a great feeling. Obviously, there would be some hard things about moving and everything, but it wouldn't be as hard as it was the first time. Like, when we moved from the townhouse to here, that was a hard move because there was just a lot of stuff. And I feel like I have decluttered a lot, and I have consolidated, and I have organized quite a bit. There's a few spaces, you saw them. I mean, we took you through the whole house. That would be a little overwhelming, but I could literally just throw some boxes out, pack everything up in them because they are already contained. The garage might be a different one. But I think if we were to move, I would just be like, okay, let's just like get rid of everything that we don't need, and then we can buy new supplies later, you know? So we have a lot of project stuff, but it's all projects for this house. So if we were to move, we probably wouldn't keep it. So, but yeah, but you know, it's great to see the progress. It's great to feel such an amazing transformation in a year, and I am so grateful for all of you for sticking with me for this last year and cheering me on and giving me advice and telling me that I'm good enough, because guys, we are good enough. We're good enough to have a house that makes us feel good about being in it. We're good enough to push for just that little bit better, you know, that 30 minutes of better. and I'm just really grateful. So thank you so much for being with me this year, and for all the new people that have found me during this year of minimalism. I'm very grateful, and yeah, so thank you. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!